forgot what day it was. It's been one of those weeks. But it's Wednesday. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. I see so many of you here. So excited. Yes, we started at 2 o'clock today if you're watching this live. We have a lot of you guys here, and I see Miss Christina. I saw your comment a few minutes ago. This is her very first live stream.
Welcome.
And I want to say welcome to Maker's Gonna Learn. This is an amazing YouTube channel if you have a die cutting machine or any type of machine that works with SVG and PNG cut files, regardless if that's Cricut, Silhouette, or Brother ScanNCut. We are the hub for all things learning and all things inspiration and motivation. If you would like to get a membership with us and use it for any die cutting machine you have, go ahead and click the link that Miss Becca will be posting in the comments, as well as the very first link in the description below, because I think it's kind of in honor of these new machines. We're going to give our membership trial for you guys for $1. So if you want to try it, you don't have to invest a lot of money, just $1. You guys can pick 20 cut files or fonts to download and keep forever. Definitely click over there and grab that. If you have any questions, let me or Becca know. We'll both be kind of answering in the comments as well as verbally. And today, guys, is all about the new Cricuts. Now, we have sad news. Becca, so sad news. So sad. We are expected to get 4 Cricut Maker 3s any second. We were supposed to get them yesterday. It didn't happen. We were waiting for them today. We got these beauties yesterday. So yeah, today there was going to be like 8 Cricuts on the table and it was going to be hilarious. And that's just not the way it happened. So we have 4 amazing Explore 3s for you guys that we're going to be kind of unboxing one, going over what you get, answering all your questions live, and we can't wait to jump into it. We have a lot of stuff going on today. So let me know if you want to know anything in particular. But again, these are the beautiful machines. We just unboxed this one, what, Becca, just a couple of hours ago. And Becca got to take some photos of it. You probably saw it in the thumbnail. And we're really excited. And it's opening by itself right now.
Oh.
You just close on up there, buddy. Oh, great question. Evia? Cool name. She says, how long is the trial? That's an amazing question. Our $1 membership trial is 30 days. Now that doesn't mean you're gonna get kicked out and lose what you have favorited or anything like that. Once those 30 days are up, you will automatically roll over and your membership will then become a monthly membership with Maker's Gonna Learn, which also unlocks unlimited file and font downloads, as well as a bunch of other amazing perks that you're definitely gonna wanna be a part of. I will say, a vast majority of our $1 deal members have went ahead and switched to yearly within their 30 days of being a trial member, just because the deal is so much better and you get so many more perks, such as a free commercial license. We have amazing free training courses, just such good stuff over there in that yearly membership. Not to mention it is the cheapest membership over the course of a year. So definitely think about that if you guys want to grab one. A lot of people, when they get their new machines, think that Cricut Access is the only way to go, and that's kind of one myth that we like to bust, is you do not have to pay for Cricut Design Space. Using Cricut Design Space is completely free. If you're paying for it, you're paying for something called Cricut Access, which is Cricut's library of cut files, which if you're just into cut files, that's great. But if you want training, motivation, inspiration, all good things, if you want like a Cricut family, that's us. That's what we're here to do. So try that membership for $1, definitely. Becca, what have I missed? Anything?
We did have a friend who said, basically, bummer, I was so hoping that I would be able to choose which machine to pick from this. And so I just said, we're definitely still covering that this week. We have lots of fun ideas and titles planned for this week, and it's all just brand new Cricut machine.
Guys, so I don't know if you've been on the YouTube channel, our home page on the YouTube channel, but if you scroll down, it'll say upcoming live streams. There's like 10 already scheduled with amazing different times and different days where you guys can probably have the most time to join in. That's why we've kind of been testing out some different times. We want to see when it's best for you guys. So definitely check those out. We have so many days and times there for you guys to watch all of this amazing content. And like Miss Becca said, it's all about the new machines. Some of it is going to be kind of project based, things like that. But for the next couple of weeks, we want to make sure that you guys are informed and are 100% comfortable if you are choosing your machine, or maybe you don't really want to upgrade, you just want to see what the upgrades are, or maybe you just want to know the differences between them. We've got a ton of fun content coming out, whether that be live or pre-recorded for you guys, so definitely sit back and wait on all of that fun stuff because it's definitely coming. Absolutely. Chelsea, I'm waiting on my Maker 3 to arrive. I ordered mine on the minute they launched. Miss Chelsea, actually, it was really funny when the day they launched, which was last Thursday, we thought we would need to wait till noon, which is kind of what Cricut said, but Becca just wanted to go and check really quick at like, what was it, like 10:30, Becca? And you could buy them.
Yeah.
You could already get them at like 10:30. So we were like, I don't know if this is a glitch or a mistake, but just hurry and buy them. So we got to order 4 of the Explore 3s and 4 of the Maker 3s. Some of them may or may not be giveaways. So I guess I should say if you're not a member, you definitely need to be a member, because if you guys just want to spend $1, you may or may not in the next couple weeks, may or may not, have the opportunity to win something super, super fun like a new machine. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, joining now, Becky. Amazing! Yay! Kate, so I missed it. How many machines did you actually buy? So technically, we bought 16. The first day they launched, we purchased 16 machines. And what happened was, we'll just go ahead and say, Cricut's shipping was way slower than Amazon's. Becca went on Cricut.com and ordered 4 of each machine as soon as we found them available, but they wouldn't get here to, what was it, Becca, like the 26th?
But yeah,
right now it's the 16th. Yeah, like another week. And then I think it was Heather was on Amazon and she said, hey guys, you can get these on like the 15th. Our eyes got big. We were like, oh my gosh. So Becca ran and bought those machines. So at a point, we did have 16 machines purchased, but we did cancel our Cricut order. Becca was on the phone with Cricut customer service for over an hour trying to cancel that order.
An hour and 10 minutes to be exact.
An hour and 10 minutes to be exact. And she canceled that order, so we have 8 machines total now. They are literally supposed to be here anytime today. I will not be shocked, guys, if Becca gets a notification that they've been delivered while we're live. I'm not shocked at all. Okay, let's see. I think this is a great question. Carol says, as a hobby crafter, a new machine is a bit excessive. What would the learning curve be for someone who has the original Maker to learn an Explore 3? I don't think there is a learning curve. Becca, correct me if I'm wrong.
I wouldn't think so either.
I'm not saying you're downgrading machines, because that's not what you're doing. But to switch from the Maker to an Explore 3, it's going to be a seamless transition. Honestly, seamless. This new one, it doesn't have the dial. It has some more compartments. It feels on the outside very Maker-ish, if that makes any sense. So we definitely love this. I don't think that there would be a learning curve at all. That's a great question though. Liz, Becca just answered it, but it's a great one, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it out loud as well. Can the Maker 3 cut without mats? Yes, both of the machines. I keep thinking there's a Maker 3 here. There's not. But the Explore 3 and the Maker 3 can both matless cut, which is awesome. Cricut came out with several different smart materials, vinyl, iron-on, and some paper that I'm really excited about. And they're all matless, so you guys can feed it straight into your machine underneath the rollers, which is really, really fun. Yeah, you all are asking some amazing questions. Thank you guys so much. Patricia, I'm a newbie but so excited. Patricia, welcome. Let me know if you have any specific questions about either of the machines. We can touch on the Maker today as well, even though we don't have it yet. We will be unboxing one of these for you, and there it goes again. I barely touched this thing. Go, hush, hush. Hello, Miss Crystal. I hope you all are doing super well. Let me know if you guys have any questions for sure. Thank you for giving me the confidence to use my Cricut. You're so welcome. We love that. That's what we strive to do here. Any chance for the smart materials to flood the market for the US? Any chance for smart materials to flood the market? Oh, for us. I think that there will be, Becca, you help me answer this question too. There's a couple of smart materials. I think Cricut's probably going to come out with more, and I don't think it's any kind of secret. We're going to be spilling the beans to say that we're going to try and see if we can do matless cutting with other brands other than Cricut in different types of materials and things like that. We're always here to try and save you guys time and money, and if that is possible, then we're going to definitely try for sure. Can you use the smart vinyl in the older Maker? So that's a great question. We're also going to be testing that too. Now, if you just mean the actual material, yes, you can use smart vinyl with the other machines. But if you mean matless cutting in the other machines, that's another question. That's something we're definitely going to be testing. The only thing about it is you would have to cut that material down in size if you use it in the other machines with a mat, because these smart vinyls are 13 inches wide. That is a great question though. Y'all are coming up with such amazing questions. Is the smart vinyl for these easier to use than the Cricut Joy smart vinyl? Mary, we just got our smart vinyl in maybe an hour ago. That's a great question that we are going to be super stoked to be able to test for you guys and see, because it's no secret we don't adore Cricut Joy's smart vinyl. We don't love it. Are the tools interchangeable from the Cricut to the Cricut 3? I'm guessing you mean for the Maker 3. The answer is yes, for both of the machines. So I have some sticky notes of things that I wanted to mention. Both of the machines can use the same tools that the older versions could use. So this can use a total of 6 different blades and tools, while the Cricut Maker 3 can use I think it's 13 blades and tools, which is amazing. So of course Cricut's probably going to come out with some more for that Maker 3, which is awesome. I just signed up, can't wait to get more involved in the community. Is there a Facebook group? Becky, that's an amazing question. I want to say our Facebook group is one of a majority of our members' favorite perks that we have at Makers Gonna Learn. It's amazing. Unfortunately, you do have to be a little bit higher in your membership to have that amazing Facebook group for that community. So definitely make sure that you are in there and locked in with that yearly membership or something like that. We would love to help you out with that. But our membership, guys, in that Facebook group, there is almost 13,000 like-minded crafters in there. So you can ask questions, you can get advice, you can post pictures of your amazing projects. Just kind of be with everybody, be a community. I like to mention it in a couple of these lives when it was finally a realization. But if you craft in your hometown, it can feel a little isolating if you're not around other crafters or interact with other Cricketers on a daily basis. The problems you have could feel like only problems to you. And it's just so much better to be crafty and have that kind of escape with other people sometimes. So if you want to be kind of engulfed in this Cricut community, maybe you're new and you want to dive right in, go ahead and grab that membership for $1. You will adore everything that we have over in our membership. You really, really will. Okay, I think I've missed some more questions. There's been so many, guys. You guys are awesome. We're going to eventually be unboxing one of these. What did they do? What did they add to the Explore Air 3 from the Air 2? So I've got some news for you. Me and Becca have had to relearn, and we're still learning a lot of different terminology, words. Thank you, Becca. So this is technically called the Explore 3. It's not called the Explore Air 3, which is kind of interesting to see. Also, they completely skipped the Maker 2 and just went to the Maker 3.
We thought that was sort of bold.
We thought that was bold.
Because what was the verbatim?
Oh, verbatim. Yeah. The claim was there were too many innovations to have a Maker 2. Now, you guys know MGL is going to be the honest truth on if that is accurate or not. So we'll be here to let you know for sure. But some of the differences, to answer your question, is there's no more cartridges. No more cartridges. The Air 2s used to have a spot for the cartridges, and now it's just like the most shallow, useless cubbyhole in the world. Honestly, that's what it is. And also no more dial. There's no dial. That's amazing. There's some additional storage, which is awesome. And also there's no dial. What else? Oh, this tray. So you can put your device in here. Where's my phone? It's in my pocket. You wouldn't really do this a lot, but you can totally put your device in there if you wanted to, your iPad, whatever you're using.
Rach, do you think that I haven't really compared, but do you think it's more shallow than the Maker? The place for your iPad?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's deeper. And then that one kind of has I keep thinking this is a Maker. You guys know what I'm doing by now. You guys know. We're together. The Maker 3s, I think, have a more sturdy durable dock, if you know what I'm saying. This one, plus that one's built in, isn't it? Like you open it and then the dock is there. I don't think it folds in with the, I don't know. We'll have to check. Of course, I'm rethinking things. But yes, I do think that the Cricut Maker 3's dock is a bit more sturdy too. There are new guides and updated sensors in here in both the machines, the Explore 3 and the Maker 3. Let me see some new changes. Oh, this one was an interesting one that Becca and I both was like, what? Get this, guys. It can now print on colored paper. You can print and cut with colored paper. We have not ever needed to do that or wanted to do that. But I guess that's something to mention if you're mentioning new developments. So the sensors are updated, the sensors are better, and both of the motors for both of the machines are stronger and bigger. So with both the machines, you'll have up to 2 times the cutting speed versus the Explorer 2 and the first Cricut Maker. Now again, I haven't really seen anything gigantic about needing it to be super fast, so we'll see how that goes. Absolutely. Beck, I know I've missed a lot of questions.
Okay, a couple of questions about the dollar deal, the monthly membership, like our membership tier.
Absolutely.
So just really quickly, Miss Rose, we do have a $1 trial membership right now. So that gets you access to 20 cut files. And then you can...
Or fonts.
True.
Mix and match however many you want, or 20, but you can do cut files or fonts up to 20.
Yes, and then also we'll give you kind of an idea of what the membership is like.
Kind of like a try before you buy.
Yes, a trial for $1.
Yeah.
After the 30 days, then it is $19.99 a month, or you can purchase all at once for an annual fee. Annual members do get more benefits than other members, and it is $191.88 for that.
365 days.
Yes.
Yeah. Of all of our resources, like Becca said, every one of them.
If you were to purchase the $1 trial membership, decide after 5 or so minutes that this is amazing, you want more, then
and you want the savings,
go ahead and upgrade. You don't have to wait that 30 days.
Nope, you do not. That's really, really great, Becca. And I did see a question about if you can get off-brand tools, like actual in-clamp A, clamp B tools for these machines. You can get some of them like that. However, as far as like the housings and things go, you probably need to stick with the Cricut brand. And you guys know we wouldn't say that unless we meant it. We have tried out different things, different engraving tools and different things like that of different brand, not Cricut brand. And if you can afford it, go ahead and stick with the Cricut brand. And also this kind of opens the question of, if you want an adaptive tool, if you want it bad enough, you probably should pay full price for it anyways. Because let me tell you guys, me and Becca both have these little organizers that have all of the Cricut tools and blades in them. I never touch mine. Becca touches hers all the time. She uses that rotary blade a lot. She's been using the deep cut blade quite a bit. And I usually use the fine point blade. And to be honest, if I had a Maker at home or an Explorer 3 at home, I would not buy any additional tools unless I could actively think of 5 or 10 projects I wanted to use it with right then. If that's the case, it's worth going ahead and buying the Cricut one. And also that begs the question, there are warranties to these machines, year warranties. Unless they've changed, I will check. But if they haven't, they're a year warranty. You can get things fixed and updated on this machine if something were to happen to it within a year. They say that only applies to things, people who haven't used off-market or other branded tools, accessories, materials, anything with their machine. So do with that what you will. Absolutely. Do you think there will be any off-brand smart vinyl? Yes, I think that it would be really, really smart for other big name vinyl brands to start making smart material, which is basically just vinyl that's 13 inches wide instead of 12. So really, if they can make that happen, I think that we'll see a flood of a lot of businesses doing that, which I think is also going to be great, because we all know that Cricut's vinyl is not our favorite personally. It's also pricey. So absolutely. Where can we find those tools? So you can find some of the tools. We have a lot of different comparison videos over on the channel. By the way, if you guys are watching this, I don't know how many we have watching with us, but however many people are here, if you are not subscribed, definitely do it. We have videos like our friend is talking about all the time, comparing different tools and materials and accessories that we love that are not Cricut brand, things like that. We have a ton of videos like that, so definitely go check it out. Do you think they'll be coming out with updates on the Joy? I personally don't know. I'm going to say I don't think so right now.
Yeah.
I don't think they would. Now, if we're talking about, this was something a lot of people were asking too, colors of the machines. So this right now is the only color for the Explore 3s. And as far as the Maker 3s, it's like a very, very, very light powder blue. And that is so far the only colors that are coming out. I would imagine Cricut would come out with a lot of different colors for us all to choose. At one point we had a yellow Cricut Explorer 2. So I really think they'll come out with a lot, which is going to be super fun. Yeah. Does Smart Vinyl have a thicker backing, Scarlett? That's a good question. I would imagine so. We're going to go ahead and open this up here in just a minute. I'm sorry if you guys are just here for this because you guys are asking so many questions. But I would think so, because me and Becca were talking. If you guys know how the Cricuts work, if you have had one before, you know that with a brand new machine or a brand new blade, once you load your material in with your mat, sometimes that super fresh blade can cut through the backing of your material, vinyl very often, and cut your mat a little bit. And if you did that with the Smart Vinyl, wouldn't that just cut the bottom of your machine here? So we have a lot of questions for sure. Of course, Becca highlighted it.
I couldn't let it go.
Becca couldn't let it go. Guys, there are two people here. Becca?
That's not it.
Did you? Oh no, guys. I just did it. I'm so sorry. Rachel and Becca. And Becca's name is Rebecca. She never goes by Rebecca unless it's for legal purposes. So a lot of people will call us Rebecca. They don't know which is which. It happens a lot. It's really, really funny. So someone was commenting, actually complimenting Miss Becca on her video, but they said my name. Again, I'll take the compliment for Becca.
No,
I love it.
Rachel just likes to take credit for things that I do.
Yes.
Just kidding, friends. I'm so glad that you did get the Dodo-Dome EasyPress, because it is a fantastic little mini EasyPress. I really hope that you're enjoying it.
And if you guys don't know what Miss Becca's...
did you get? I want to know.
Yes, there were so many different colors.
Yes.
If you don't know what Miss Becca's talking about, she did a comparison video on the Cricut Mini EasyPress versus a brand we found on Amazon called Dodo-Dome. And it's a little cheaper, a lot more colors, and the results were like amazing. So if you want to check that video out, go over to the channel and search EasyPress. I'm sure it'll be one of the first ones that pop up. Definitely do that.
And shout out to Cece, who is new and has a maker.
Welcome, Cece.
What a shout out.
You were the first commenter on the video too, so thank you for that.
Becky Wilson, did you check? Have you been in the Design Make Sell group lately? Miss Becky posted a photo of her new logo, and it has a little hamster on it. It is so stinking cute.
Oh,
yes,
that's adorable. Congrats on your logo. And yes, we bought 8, so we'll have 8 here at one time, which is going to be amazing.
Yes, I'm glad you saw that one.
Yes, I did.
Perfect.
You can cut normal vinyl or HTV to 13 inches. Yes, Aaliyah, you can totally do that if you want to. We hope, though, that other brands will make it 13 inches wide. Otherwise, it's, you know what I'm saying. If you cut it the other way, then you're going to have a short piece of vinyl, so we really hope that they'll be doing that, too. Green. They bought green Dodo-Dome. That's adorable.
Love it.
The machines still have a charger on the side. I think so, the makers. I know the Explorers didn't have one at all, so the Explore 3 does not, but by charger you mean USB port, for those of you that might not be familiar at all. So the Maker 3, I imagine, will still have that USB port as well. One thing I want to mention, the cords are different, guys. The power cords, we'll unbox it, I promise. I'm so sorry. We'll unbox it and be able to share that with you guys, but all the cords are different. And if I remember correctly, we'll know more when we get them in here, the Explore cord actually looks different than the Maker cord, so that's definitely interesting. Either way, your old cords will not work with these machines. We already tried it. It's not happening. And I love your accent. Thank you so much. I had somebody ask me if I was from Minnesota the other day, and I'm like, I'm not from Minnesota. Tennessee. Thank you so much, though. I've seen tests where regular vinyl worked fine matless. Yes, we're going to test that. I do not imagine there being an issue with matless cutting on other brands of vinyl. I'm so excited to be able to test that, though, for sure. Denise, first time watching you in 3 weeks. Denise, welcome back. We're so excited that you're here. I want all of you to be able to like this video. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you're not a member, $1 is all you have to invest, especially if you're thinking about investing in one of these machines. We know that can be a hefty investment for you. So if you don't want to tack on our yearly membership right now while just paying for one of these new machines, go ahead and grab it for $1. See what there is to see in the membership. See if you enjoy it. See if you love it. And we would love to welcome you. Absolutely. Nicholas, which one is faster, the Explore 3 or the Maker 3 at cutting? It depends on the material you select. So I mentioned it earlier, both machines can cut up to 2 times faster. What that means is, depending on the material that you choose, they'll cut at different speeds. Now with the Maker 3, if you're cutting something like felt or fabric that's gonna be using the rotary blade, that's gonna be a much slower cut than if you're using that Maker 3 with something like regular vinyl or, you know, HTV, things like that. Same with this fella, although of course he doesn't have the adaptive tool system that the Maker has. So it does cut pretty fast though, up to 2 times faster. So it depends on your materials, all that fun stuff. Are there different grades of vinyl? So I'm not sure what you mean by grades. There are differences as in like premium, permanent, removable, outdoor, yada yada. The only difference in vinyl really is the amount of adhesive and the brand. The brands matter a lot. We really like Starcraft. They have a really great brand of vinyl. It is linked below if you guys are interested. Let's see here. Do you guys have any, I just cannot fathom, this is Leah. I just cannot fathom who needs to cut 10 feet long continuously at a time. I mean, I'm no truck sticker maker, but Lord. Aaliyah, you never know. One of our teammates made a joke of needing to put vinyl on a humongous wall, but really we can't imagine needing to cut that much vinyl either. Also, Tanner has the larger than mat cutting process down pat. So, you know, he's probably totally fine doing that. But as far as capabilities go, it is nice to know that if I ever needed to make a project that big, the Cricut could definitely accommodate that. Definitely. Can you still use the mat with the new machines? Of course, Dana. Becca, these are amazing questions. These are incredible. I'm going to have to unbox this as we're talking too in just a second, I promise. But yes, you can still use the mat with the new machines. It's just kind of an option if you want to do it matless or not. Totally up to you guys. And Becca, I hope Becca knows this answer, because this is the one answer I don't know right off the bat, is what's the longest length it can cut? 20? I don't know. Someone's going to comment before I will.
25. Hold on.
I wanted to be super prepared, and I'm sorry. I should have just ignored the comment and acted perfect, but I can't do that. Do I need to use certain vinyl for certain projects? Yes, ma'am. So you'll want to use regular adhesive vinyl on things like paper, if you're doing it on paper, on car windows, on cups, things like that. What you want to use for t-shirts or blankets, onesies, things like that is HTV or heat transfer vinyl. If you are a beginner, like total beginner, in the description down below, if you want to, you can actually get an amazing guide to 5 free days to master your Cricut, which is amazing.
The Google says 12 feet.
The Google. You heard it here first, guys. Yes. I feel like that's the Joy, though.
I don't know. I said Cricut Maker 3, and it says features of the new Cricut Maker 3, up to 12 feet at once. And there are so many.
Oh, that makes sense, because you can buy the smart vinyl in like 25 feet, yes. But for it to cut 12 feet at a time, 10 feet? Did you say 10? 12. 12 at a time would definitely be reasonable. Which of the HTV brands would you recommend? Patricia, down below, go all the way down to the description of this video. It will have a link for our amazing HTV that we recommend, which is Caesar Easy Weed. We love it. We love it, love it, love it. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of these fellas, and Becca's gonna have to tell me what's in frame. I'm gonna continue to answer your all's questions just as we unbox this beautiful machine, just because that's kind of what probably a lot of you came here to see. So we're definitely gonna do that for you guys. I don't think we'll have any time today to be able to plug it in and turn it on and make sure that everything is connected and all that.
We've been on for 30 minutes with our friends.
Whew, guys. Let me tell you though, you've had an amazing time here. I have. This is All your all's questions is amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys had some absolutely great questions.
Yes. Okay, so Becca, switch it and let me know if I'm in frame, if I'm not in frame, what I need to do. So I'm gonna push some of this stuff out of the way for us. Bring this in.
You're good.
Amazing. Okay, I have my little cup of tools over here. Let's see here. Let me know if I have any more questions. I'm gonna cut this. There's just one little piece of tape on this one, and that's all to cut. Also, like, the boxes are pretty. Look how pretty the boxes are. Pop it open, the tab. You were born to create, guys. How cute is that? It's adorable. So we're gonna open this up here. Open it, and of course this is what comes in first, is the little packet. And in the packet, it's let's get started. If you guys have a Cricut, you kind of know what to do. Cricut.com/setup. It will allow you to set everything up. And this is kind of funny because it actually comes with a full sheet of smart materials, and then in this fella, it comes with another like small sheet of smart material. Oh, this is thick. Ooh, guys, this is neat. So the back of this is pretty thick for sure. But again, I feel like it would only be a problem if we had a brand spanking new blade or something like that, for sure. How much more width can you cut with the new machines? That's a great question. So the material is 13 by 13 that you can go ahead and pop that in and allow it to cut. But that's actually a fantastic question. I would imagine
it's 12 inches.
Yeah, I would imagine it would be a little bit larger than the old Max, which it was 11.5. And Becca just gave me verbal confirmation that it is 12 inches. So you can cut half an inch wider, which doesn't sound life-changing, but hey, who knows? Who knows? Okay, so that's all that good stuff in there. Go to Cricut.com/setup if you haven't. And then these are like big sheets of smart materials. So I'm gonna open this up. Sorry about the noise. And we're gonna talk about these. So this is another sheet of the smart vinyl here. This is 13 by 13. It's super, super thick and feels odd. I'm really excited and curious to see how it cuts and everything like that for sure. And then it comes with a sheet of 13 by 13, or no, this is definitely 12 by 12. I don't know, it's smaller, of the Cricut transfer tape, just the regular standard grip. And then this, guys, is smart iron-on. Look at this. Your color will vary. I feel like a Cricut sales associate with your color may vary. So yes, your color will vary. This one seems to be a pretty navy blue here, dark blue, or maybe it's black. I'm super confused. But you get a sheet of that, which is 13 by 13. And this, guys, I'm actually excited about. This is sticker paper. This is smart paper sticker cardstock, which that is quite a mouthful, is it not? Loretta asks the question, did they increase the size for print and cut? I wish. No, they have not increased the size for print and cut. I really hope they're going to be working on that because I just feel like as you grow with Cricut, as you start to use the machine more and get more inspired and motivated to do things, it's like boom, you hit a Cricut wall, like with the size restriction for print and cut. So us and our membership, guys, we have been doing a lot of amazing member-only content, which if you did not know, members do get member-only content that me and Becca pour our blood, sweat, and tears into for you guys. And we have been doing some things that aren't necessarily Cricut related in there with sublimation printers. Now we have a big sublimation printer, which is incredible, and we've been able to make some pretty amazing larger stuff with it. So if you're kind of itching to go the extra mile to see what there is to see outside of the Cricut print and cut size restrictions, become a member. Spend $1 and you guys can definitely check out the membership and upgrade and get access to so much content. So again, you get smart vinyl, smart iron-on, transfer tape, and this stuff that is a mouthful, smart paper sticker cardstock, which I'm excited about again. Heather says this is what has her the most excited. Listen, we have bought a ton of these on Amazon, a bunch of different packs and things like this. I do think it's going to be super interesting to use because it's like sticker paper. So if you guys are big into paper projects and things like that, this could definitely be something you want to use. And Christina said 219 watching. Everybody hit like. Thank you, Christina, for reminding me. Yes, guys, if you guys enjoy this content, help us out. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe. And I'm going to pull this sucker out. Oh, goodness. Push him out. Look how nice that was. I thought that was gonna go way worse. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see down here. In this box, we have the charging cable and the USB cord. So this says Cricut Explore 3. Becca, I knew it. They're labeled Cricut Explore 3, so they're different. This one is gonna be different than the Maker 3. Guarantee it. I could have sworn I noticed that. This one is like curved, you know, like an L, and the other one is just straight like the old one. So I am gonna guarantee that the new cables are different. Okay, love it though. It's nice and sleek. I really like it. Like that a lot. And the USB cable, which this is kind of something that you may use a lot or you may not use it at all. It totally depends on if you guys use USB or Bluetooth a lot. I personally am a USB gal. I plug it in every single time that I use my machine. I always plug it in. Even the one here on the set that we use for you guys daily, it's plugged in. We love to plug it in. That probably just me not trusting technology though is why I don't do that a lot. Kimberly asks, Rachel, where'd you get your watch band? Well, thank you. This is not Cricut related, but I got this off of Amazon. Becca beat me to it. She got one that's cuter than this one. And she sent me the link and I got it. What was it, like $7 or something? Amazon prices change a lot, but this is amazing. I like that it's stretchy. So thank you for that. Okay, so we're done with the box. I'm gonna set it to the side. And here's the machine. We're gonna open it. As you can see, it's kind of wrapped up like that. That's all it is. Take her little sticker off here. Carolyn, thanks for the unboxing. Very helpful info. You're so welcome, my dear. We are here to make sure that you guys are informed and comfortable. Now, this is odd. So there's plastic on the sides, but not on the front. There's a little remove sticker here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this here. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and remove this because maybe removing this first will make it easier. Okay, so that's gonna open up on me here. I love unboxing these things. I don't think I've ever done an unboxing video for you guys. It's always Tanner, so I'm honored. And then this button is gonna be the open button, so I'll press that to let the top lift open. She's slow today, but that's okay. And yes, so now you can just remove this. Let me get in here. I'm gonna have to cut this. I'm gonna cut it up. Guys, me and Beck were talking about this today. While there's probably gonna be more colors, I really like this color. I love it. This is the color I would choose anyways. This used to be like all over my house for years. I've finally broken out and done some yellow too, but this color just vomited all over my house for forever. I love this color. So there'll be a little foam piece. You'll remove that. And something that's new with these that's not normal in the older machines is that the fine point blade comes in the clamp now, which is interesting. Also, something I want to note. And again, guys, if you're trying to like take notes or getting overwhelmed or anything, we're gonna have so many videos with differences and comparisons. This is just kind of the overall unboxing of this. I do want to mention in the Cricut Maker and then the Explore Air 1s and 2s, everything that came with it was different. So with the Maker, you got a rotary blade, you got some mats, things like that. With this one, you got some extra mats, and you don't get any mats with any of the machines now. No mats. The fine point blades are already in the housings. And with the Maker 3, you don't have the rotary blade. You have to buy it separately. That's like $40 extra that you have to spend. So anyways, Miss Heather, great question. Is the machine smooth? I heard someone say it has ridges or a bumpy texture. So it's matte. That's just how I would describe it. Now we haven't got our hands on the Maker 3 yet. It might have, like if you open it up here at the top, you know how the Makers now have a little bit of a texture, I guess you could say. That might be what your friend was talking about. But yeah, as for this one,
outside of that is textured. I would just say it's matte.
It's matte.
It's still smooth. It doesn't have like Yeah.
No, guys, this is a sharp, like I really like it. And now the bottom, let me pick it up and not drop it. The bottom, if you can see, is glossy. Bottom and the edges are all glossy.
Which is a little odd to me.
Well, here's the thing. They just switched it. So you remember on the other one, it was like this, but opposite. So they just switched it. So now everything is matte.
Look, I think it's beautiful. It's going to be so much easier to photograph. That's for sure.
Also, I want to know if it's like this on the other ones. It's like silicone down here. I don't know if it's like that, but the bottom of the little tool caddies are silicone, which is neat. Super, super neat. You have your, of course, A and B clamps, and then something that's new here is the extra ridges as the guides for when you do matless cutting and cutting with a mat, which these were not here. There was just like little kind of notches in your machines to be able to load your material in. So now you have these two, which just kind of help it stay straight, guided in. You have these here. A lot of storage space here, which is awesome. And I'm trying to think, oh, this sensor here. So if you guys see this little black dot, this is not a dot on your screen. This is actually here. This is a new and improved sensor.
There's one in the back too, do you see it?
Yes, there's let me see where he's at. Oh, I see him. So here's a sensor, and then the original sensor that is here is new and improved as well. So there's lots of sensors going on here, which of course allows for hopefully better and more accurate print to cut projects. I sure hope so. And not only that, but the sensors will automatically measure your smart vinyl. So like this piece right here, if I were to pop her in here and load her on in, these little sensors would measure this to make sure after I clicked make it on a project that this machine was fed a proper amount of vinyl in order to complete the project, which I can see pros and cons to be honest. So yeah, that's something to note too. And we did get confirmation. Miss Diane said the Air 2 holders are plastic, not silicone on the bottom. So that's kind of nice, I guess. Although, again, to be honest, I do not know what will go in this. It's an inch deep.
The only thing that I could think is to like roll up your measuring tape or something.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. And then, of course, no dial, no more dial, which honestly, Becca, to be honest, when we first unboxed this, I didn't notice it didn't have a dial because we never use the dial anyways. It's like I don't even look at it. Out of sight, out of mind for me. We always left it on custom. So this is kind of definitely something that I am excited about. I definitely like that there's no dial to confuse anybody or anything like that. I think it makes it more user-friendly. Someone, I think it was Miss Carol, asked about like a learning curve if you moved from a Maker to this. I don't think there's gonna be one, especially now without that dial to confuse everybody for sure. Okay, the buttons too. The unload button, or the open button, the unload button, all these buttons are different except for the power button and the actual pause button. But this, instead of a Cricut emblem, is now like a play button. It looks like a play start button. And then this one looks a little different too. So that's definitely neat to know. Who needs a dial, Diane says. I agree. I never used the dial. Absolutely not. Is the storage space small enough to hold the blade housing? Maybe. I think it'll kind of fit awkwardly in there. It doesn't touch the bottom all the way. It just kind of leans up in there. But if you're swapping tools out a lot, it's probably fine. You just have to be careful not to dull that blade because, I don't know if you guys can see it, you probably can't see it. There's actually an itty bitty amount of that blade sticking out. And if you don't store those properly, you're gonna mess up your blade. So it doesn't retract all the way in there like a pin tool does if you guys have a pin tool. So you do have to be careful with that. Be careful. You don't want to mess up your blades there. So that is the unboxing. Look how neat this is. I love it. Oh, let me see. If you can cut 13 inches wide, how can you still use a 12-inch material? Christina, so you cannot cut 13 inches wide. It only cuts 11, what is it? 12 inches?
11.7.
11, okay. So there's basically no extra length you can cut. That's what I'm hearing basically.
Yes. Like 2/10 of an inch.
Wow, guys. Take my money. That's disappointing to me, I have to say. So, to answer your question, Miss Kimberly, that is a good one. You can't really cut any wider. The only reason the material's wider is so it fits underneath here to matless cut. So, if we're being honest, I don't do numbers, but you are wasting more material doing this do have to say that's a fact, observation. Kimberly, would it be easier to clean? Honestly, with all these new sensors and stuff, I would be more cautious cleaning it than I was before, especially using cleaners and stuff. You just have to be super careful. I would probably stick to canned air and a light brush to brush some things out. If you're talking about your actual machine, you just got to be careful with all this new technology that they are putting into these. And I would be careful too, guys. If you do a lot of paper projects, these little sensors aren't flat. They go down. There's like a little groove that they go in. I can just foresee so many little things getting stuck in that dust. So I am just gonna go ahead and make a statement that I'm gonna foresee a lot more print and cut issues in the future of people not understanding that this needs to be cleaned out and cleared out probably on a regular basis to allow print and cut projects to be more accurate.
Do you think that one will have anything to do with the print and cut, or is it still the sensor underneath the housing mechanism?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think
that's just to
measure for smart materials.
Yeah, I think the other one is still. I don't know that, but I think it is still under.
That would make sense, definitely. Absolutely. And also I think it's neat. You can't put anything bigger in here if you wanted to because, you know, these little grooves and things like that.
A regular mat and show them how it fits in the...
Sure.
They have questions about if it can cut 13 inches wide, will the old mat still fit in? And
look at there.
Yeah.
Because, okay, like I said, guys, think about it. You're just wasting more material doing this. This is just...
That mat's 13 inches wide anyway.
Thank you. Yes, the mat is 13 inches wide. That's exactly what I was getting to, Becca. Thank you. Is all you're doing is wasting more material on either side. Because look, if I place this right here, looky there. Same exact width. That's all you're doing is just accounting for the space on either side because you can't cut any wider, so that's pointless. Yeah, so you know there's no need for it. So that's all you're doing is just making up for the lost space of the mat when you're cutting. That's it. So I hope that does answer some questions as well. Yeah, asking some great ones, guys. Let me know what else you got. We still have a few minutes for sure. I want to see if the smart materials are easier to work with in the Joys. Yes, Mary, we are definitely going to test that. Right off the bat, I have to say they feel different. At least the backing does. I think the backing might be a bit more sturdy. We'll be able to test all of these. You guys know us. We're going to test everything. We don't have any company ties to anybody or anything, so we get to be as open and honest as we can and as we want to be because our goal is just to make sure that you guys are informed and you know, to save you money if you want to save money and just to have a wonderful crafty time. We want you guys to be educated, motivated, and inspired. That's what we do here. And if we have any new people here, Becca, I think we might piece over to the website and let me just share with them the dollar deal page really quick and just kind of share with you guys what you can grab for $1 if you so chose to. So if you click the link that Miss Becca posted or click the first link in the comments, this is the page that you will go to. And I like this. Keep your money in your wallet. Super saver for crafters. That is super cute. So you can grab it for only $1. You have 30 days of Cricut project tutorials, 20 downloads. You can keep those forever. Cut files and fonts. You can mix and match those. So definitely grab that if you haven't already. You can get instant access and enjoy that. Yeah, so and if you're interested, you can go ahead and get the yearly membership too if you want to become a yearly member and have that best value tier because we do have the a lot of other perks too, Beck, if you want to switch to the camera on me. We have the member only Facebook group as a perk. We have the free commercial license as a perk, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's for those of you who may or may not want to right now, but you might want to in the future, build a business through your die cutting machine, and that will give you guys a legal license to be able to sell any projects that you make using our cut files and fonts legally with your Cricut, which is amazing. We have so many people who take advantage of that commercial license in other programs that we have and just by themselves selling things to friends and family on Facebook Marketplace. Some even have businesses and go to craft shows. It's just so fun to know that you guys are learning and enjoying what we give to you. So definitely grab a membership for $1. See what we're about if you don't have a membership already. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, absolutely. Let's see here. Trying to see if I have Debbie says, just join the yearly membership. It's so worth the money. Debbie, thank you guys so much. Dana, I love my yearly membership. Yearly is really the way to go. While it is more down up front, it is the best value membership tier that we have. It's going to save you guys $48, and that is with no coupon at all, just regular price. It'll save you $48 over the course of a year, and you get more. So that's amazing. Definitely grab it. You guys are awesome. I hope that you've enjoyed this little unboxing video. Your all's questions, I don't know about Becca, they've blown me away.
They've been amazing, yes.
They have been amazing. It's like you guys have been waiting for us to ask these questions, and I so appreciate it. I know a lot of influencers who do have partnerships with Cricut got the machines weeks ago, so we were definitely ready to get these machines and unbox them and get to learn everything there is to learn about them for you guys. So continue asking your questions, and that is amazing. Say again about the commercial license. Miss Patricia, we have a free commercial license in our yearly best value membership tier, and that will allow you guys to sell any and all projects that you all create using our cut files and fonts for your own profit, completely legally. So that is a great perk of membership, one of our top perks of our membership as well. So definitely go grab that if you haven't. Carrie, we're gonna dive into it. We're definitely gonna dive into it. She says these upgraded machines seem unimpressive. And while I totally understand everyone's entitled to their own opinion, we have to dive into these things. We have to see what they're about. We have to see about all the new materials and the new machines, and get our Maker 3s here, which I'm so sad didn't come today. And we'll be able to really dive in and give you guys all of the know if they're worth it. Are they overhyped? Are they underhyped? What can you do to save money by using other materials? We have got so much content for you guys ready to go. Feel free, if you're watching this later on as well, post your questions in the comment section of this video. I would love to see them. We're going to be doing a lot of different Q&A videos as well, much like this one kind of turned into, to make sure that you all are comfortable and in the know with all this stuff. So comment your questions. We would love to be able to see those later and make sure all you guys are taken care of. So thank you guys so much. Nicole, I only trust MGO reviews because I know they're unbiased. Nicole, thank you, first of all, and second of all, that's kind of the point here. We don't jump in here and all not talk to each other and just do a video. We all talk to the entire team and make sure that we, as an unbiased group, have all of our opinions on the table. Like, for instance, I personally love the mini EasyPress. I would use that mini EasyPress. I would recommend that to you over any mini EasyPress in the world. And Miss Becca likes the big one. She doesn't use it as often as the mini, but for certain things, she adores that larger EasyPress. So as a company, as a group here, it's amazing that we actually have different thoughts on different things, because as an unbiased group, we can always give you guys open and honest information, which is awesome and a blessing. So blessed. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Yes, Carol, hit that thumbs up. I cannot wait for you guys to stick around for the other live streams. If you haven't seen them, again, go over to the YouTube channel, to the homepage, scroll down to upcoming lives. You'll see so many about the new machines, and be there or be square. Be there and be ready to get your questions answered and to get so much information. Absolutely. If you are in business, you may take advantage of the speed of the new machines. Yeah, if time is money, which honestly, time is money to us all in a way, but if you are in a business and you want things really, really quickly, yeah, that speed could definitely be a great thing for you. Absolutely. You're welcome for today's live. Thank you guys so much for coming. Yes, Dana, I always trust your guys' opinion. Thank you. We love to give open and honest feedback of everything and anything. And I am someone who's quick to judge something. Much like the mini EasyPress, I was like, years ago when it came out, Becca remembers, I was like, why is there a mini EasyPress coming out? We're never going to use that. It's too small. Guys, oh my gosh. If there was a fire here, if this place caught on fire, I'd grab my mini EasyPress and run. I'm telling you, I love the mini EasyPress. So that's why we can't just come on here and have opened this today and be like, we don't like it. Because we have to see what they're about. We have to know the differences and look at everything, not just what they do, but look at the price and the differences of what you get and what you don't get and all that stuff for you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Again, grab that dollar deal if you haven't already and use our trial membership. Definitely grab it. You'll love it. Mix and match 20 cut files and fonts, which is going to be awesome. Let me know if you have any questions. We can't wait to see you tomorrow for another live. We'll be here tomorrow. I think Tanner's going to be here tomorrow too, so he'll have a fun time talking with you all. We can't wait to see you then. Becca, have I missed anything else?
I don't think so.
Guys, this has been an amazing hour. Thank you all so much.